few days ago, I made a video about the brand new 2016 15-inch MacBook Pro with the touch bar. Got a lot of comments going back and forth on that, and personally, I had mixed opinions on it when I even purchased it. That's why when I made the video, there were a lot of comments that I made in that video that were basically, wow, this was expensive, this hurt my wallet, things like that. So apologies if any of that was sort of offensive to you. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. The 15-inch MacBook Pro is actually back at Best Buy at this point, and nearly $3,000 is back on my credit card, and I'm okay with that. I was a very bad YouTuber in this respect, but basically, the machine I use for my day-to-day job is a 15-inch Retina MacBook Pro from 2014, and it's actually a pretty decently spec'd out Mac. It's got a 2.5 gigahertz Core i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GT750 graphics card, 512 gigs of SSD storage. So this thing is a little bit of a beast, which means that when I pitted it up against the new 2016 MacBook Pro, they actually were pretty close in terms of performance, and actually my old work laptop is a little bit faster. I was kind of disappointed by that, especially given the price that I had paid for it. So I thought about it and I hoed and hummed and hawed, and then I did some very weird things. First off, I ordered the 13-inch 2016 MacBook Pro, just the lowest end model with a touch bar you could get, but I ordered it, as you may be able to see here, open box from Best Buy. And before it had even shown up at the door, I found a couple of deals online. B&H had a sale on the new touch bar models, $100 off to $200 off, so I ended up ordering another one from B&H. This again is the 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro with touch bar, but instead of getting the bottom of the barrel one like I did on the other, I got the slightly upgraded 512 gig SSD model. And I did get a chance to use the 13-inch one I got from Best Buy very, very briefly, pulled it up, edited a video on it. Actually, I think I edited the Super Mario Brothers question block lamp video on it. Editing was just fine. Rendering takes a little while longer, but realistically what I get out of this is a much smaller, much easier to carry around laptop that's still very capable of editing videos. So much faster than any Windows laptop I've ever used. And with the price difference, I can actually afford to upgrade my software if I really wanted to. Because we're talking, this is a $2,000 laptop if you go to buy it at Best Buy right now. $120 in tax if I buy it at Best Buy here in Kentucky. So $21.20 if I had purchased this in store. $18.99 next day shipped from B&H because they were having a sale, they don't do tax outside of New York, and they did free next day shipping because of the holidays. So I'm definitely going to put a link down below to where you can find this, but I thought I would just very quickly share that with you guys. Why I ended up returning the 15-inch 2016 MacBook Pro Retina touch bar, all the words, and why I opted for the 13-inch instead. For me, the performance was not really there for the price. The battery life on the 15-inch model was just not really all that great, and after they released the most recent update, you couldn't even tell how much time you had left on it, not even an estimate, you basically just had the percentage and that was it. And I'm not going to do the full unboxing of the 13-inch model on camera or anything. It's essentially the exact same experience as the 15-inch. This is the first time I've opened this one, but there we go, we've got it out of the sleeve. And now you can see how small, how thin, how lightweight this machine is. This is the ultra portable that I've been looking for. I can edit my 1080p and my 4K videos on this. I really only ever do 1080p 60 at this point, but I could move to 4K at any time. The two main cameras that I use here, as well as my drone, as well as the point and shoot that I do vlogs with, they all support 4K. Even cell phones now support 4K, so this should be adequate, we'll put it that way. I'm not on deadlines or anything, so this will definitely get the job done. It's a lot more expensive than any laptop I've ever purchased, but at the same time, I can afford it. And again, I've been looking my entire life, my entire adult life, for an ultra portable that had power. The first time I ever really tried that was the Microsoft Surface, and it was just not good. The first Surface Pro, I wasted hours and hours trying to render one video when I took it to Vegas. Whereas again, with this, I was able to edit and render a video about the same length of video in 2 to 3 minutes. A 4-minute video in about 3 minutes, that's perfectly okay by me. A 10-minute video, we're talking 6 minutes, that's still perfectly acceptable. So I've actually got a few USB Type-C accessories, a cover, a few other things like that coming for this in the next few days. So there'll be more videos coming out on this if you guys are interested. But that's where I'm gonna wrap things up for today because I've gone on for entirely too long about it. Suffice it to say, if you are not the ultra high-end professional, if you're just starting with this, even this model is probably more than you're gonna need or want. But I just sort of wanted to put it out there that the 13-inch model should not be discounted as not capable of editing video, not capable of doing any sort of workflow, because it is definitely a very usable and useful machine. And I'm going to be using it myself. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video in a month or two and let you guys know where I've ended up with it, but so far, just a few days that I've used the 13-inch, the other one that I ordered, very, very pleased with it, and that's that. Let me know your comments, your thoughts, your suggestions down below. This is not a Mac versus PC type thing. This is I found a tool that I have good success with while making these kind of videos, and so I'm going to continue to use it. And now I actually have one that I can call my own that I'm not using my work laptop to do. So thank you guys as always for watching. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Lots more videos coming, so subscribe to the channel to get notified when all those do release, and we will see you again next time.